That's right, realtor content. If you're a realtor and you have a social media, chances are it
sucks.
I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but you know, I think we know. 99% of us just post shit.
Which makes no sense.
Because if we're spending so much money in our physical realm, you know, community events, billboards and flyers, if we're spending so much money to, you know, make sure that presence is positive, why aren't we doing the same online, guys? Why? I mean, it makes no sense, and I think we get that, but look, millennials have represented the largest proportion of home buyers in recent years, but you combine that with the fact that Gen Z buyers doubled from 2018 to 2019, with 300,000 Gen Zers taking out a mortgage in 2019. Scale's going up, guys. The audience is getting younger, and with that comes these social media demographics. More and more people are looking towards social media as a way to actually see if you're credible or not. Billboards and stuff like that, they're caring less about. They want to see what you're doing online, and if your online sucks, you're dead. More people are looking for ways like social media to actually see, can I trust this guy? Do I like this guy? Is he gonna help me out? They're looking for this stuff, and are you gonna give it to them? So then the question becomes, how do we make engaging content that actually has an effect on the business?
Like actually, you know? None of this fake stuff.
And if you do this right, you could be generating upwards of 50% of your business from social media alone. And you know, I have the opportunity to talk with several realtors every single day, and it's rare, but I have seen people who are generating upwards of 80% of their business just from social media. You know, they have people messaging them off of social media posts. They have a bunch of referrals watching their content, and then they're messaging them. It's absolutely insane, guys. If you can do this right, it's a game changer in the business. I'm gonna introduce to you this one concept that has changed the game for social media when it comes to local businesses like yourself, and has generated hundreds of millions of dollars for small businesses around the world through this channel that we know as social media. It's one word, you might have heard of it before. It's called value. And have a little swipe thing that says value, like as it crops in.
Value.
Showing me your solds is not valuable to me, believe it or not. Showing me your testimonials is not valuable to me. Guys,
I don't give a fuck.
I really could care less about your freaking testimonial from Lucy across the street who you worked with to help buy her first home. I don't care. This is my life. You know, I'm going to social media to watch cat videos. This is what value is in 3 simple statements here. Value is actionable. It tells a person what to do or what not to do. If it's a seller's market, for example, you want to be very straightforward and tell people you should sell right now. You should not buy. That is something that is actionable that someone can, you know, take. The next thing here is specific. A person knows exactly what to do and how to do it. I've talked and filmed with so many realtors that feel the need to keep their answers and things so vague that if their advice is wrong, you know, there's no backlash. And that is absolutely not what you want to do. You want to go all in with your answer and be incredibly specific with what someone should not do or should do. So like back to that seller example, it would be even better if you could say something like, you should sell if your home is worth 1.5 million, because then what you could do is reinvest that back into a property at 700,000 and put the extra money into these assets that are accumulating at 18% right now because of COVID. You know, that's incredibly specific.
But that's valuable to me.
I'm in that position, I'm like, holy crap, I never considered this. Which is the last point here, informative. I should have gained a new understanding or perspective. So again, if I'm this guy looking to sell, and you essentially give me this very specific advice on how to sell, why to sell, what I should do after I sell, and kind of give me this guideline, in my mind, I'm like,
oh my gosh, I never ever considered this before.
I'm going to do this. And what happens is I now look at you, the person who suggested that to me, I now look at you as this person who is like my savior, because you've impacted my life greatly just based off some quick advice that you've learned over the years specializing in this one thing. So that's valuable to me. A very easy way to determine whether, you know, what you're posting is valuable or not, if it doesn't help me get to my desired state faster, better, or smarter.
You know, I do not want to listen to that. I do not want to hear that.
If my desired state is to just get a 6-pack and just be ripped and get a bunch of women that are just all over me, and you're talking about videos about how to get your calves to be extra strong. It's like, I don't really care about that because my desired state is to have abs and to get all the women. So if you have a video talking about how you can get abs in 60 days, for me that's incredibly valuable. You know, like that works for me. If it's not getting to my state faster, better, or smarter, I don't want to listen to it. And so posting a sold, it's not achieving that. Posting some kind of Easter graphic, it's not doing that. Posting a testimonial. Guys,
I don't give a fuck.
here's something that I want you to consider when you are assessing value. Asking yourself, well, what would happen if I made all of my online presence just based on value? If you provide so much upfront value to someone, can you actually guilt them? Like, actually guilt them into buying from you? Especially if all your actions are predicated on not expecting it. Which means that you're giving value not for the purpose of converting them into customers or not for the purpose of getting their money right away. You're just giving them value because you're looking to help people. That's your main goal. Can you actually guilt someone into buying from you? The answer is yes. This is Gary Vaynerchuk's entire theory. He wrote an entire book with an insane amount of studies that go into this concept that if you give someone something and they take that information, now they feel indebted to you to work with you, to buy from you, to take your shit. Why aren't more people doing this? I have no idea. Your goal with this whole social media thing should be to dump so much value onto strangers that they feel this debt to you. They feel like they owe you something because you have given them so much information and they are so grateful. You have greatly impacted their life, that you have greatly helped them. Right? Your goal should be to jump as much of that onto possible onto these social media platforms to just make your audience happy, right? To give them value. You're not even having that goal of converting all these people into customers. You're just having the goal to give as much valuable as possible. Give more value than the next realtor who's competing against you. If you can give more value than your competitor to your left and to your right, you're gonna win at the end of the day.
No problem.
So here's an actionable that you have to do if you are serious about this and serious about implementing this. If you just watch this video and don't do anything about it afterwards, I guarantee you, you're not going to change anything in your business. You're going to be those 99% of realtors who don't take action and fall behind the curve. So if you're serious about this, do this actionable. What I want you to do is ask yourself, what is my audience's end state? You know, if you talked about the end state before, my end state was getting six-pack abs and getting women to love me. What is your audience's end state? And how can you help them get there better, smarter, or quicker? Right? Ask yourself that question. Really ask yourself, what kind of information can I give them that would help them get there better, smarter, or quicker? Then make 2 to 3 videos around that. I guarantee you, if you follow that actionable step and you make those videos and you post that, you are going to have a massive start and impact in your business that is going to set you on the right trajectory to success in the real estate business. And right away, you will be separating yourself from 99% of these other agents who don't even have this on their radar, on this script. Oh my gosh, what an amazing video, right? Well, I picked out another video exactly like that one, but better, and it's right up there. You just gotta click it right now. Go and click it.